Hey y'all, how you doing? It's 16 Legs to Sea again here. Captain Matt reporting in. How y'all doing? We're doing well. So today was a good day. Today we got our head fixed. We're gonna get some duck bills replaced on it. We ordered a couple duck bills for it. That's the stuff that allows the waste to go out but not come back up. We had a couple bad connections that we got cleaned up and figured it out. And so, hey, we have two working heads now. Yay. The windlass is on its way to being fixed. I had to order a couple of parts for it, and we should have those early part of next week, hopefully, and then have those installed and get it up and running. I had one transmission leak, or a hose leak, I should say, on the transmission that we had kind of discovered, a small drip, and the shaft was throwing it in the bilge. And so I had just a really thin stream that I'd picked up in Fort Myers, and I'd wiped it down nice and clean to make sure that I knew what was going on. And we found just a fitting that needed to be tightened up just a little bit. O-ring looks good. Everything looks good. So today was progress. Today was good with the boat. Unfortunately, that does mean that without the windlass operating, we are kind of in fixed position here for the next probably 5 to 6 days, which isn't terrible. Hey, we're in Marco Island. That's not the worst place to be stuck. Those next 5 days, though, I do need to find a dinghy tender that I can strap to the swim platform back here so that we can do that. So ideally tomorrow or the next, I can go out and find one. I'm either just going to buy a new one, a simple one, or I'm trying to find a decent used one, but everything I find is either too far away or too much money or just not right or whatever. But, we'll find something that'll work for it. And then hopefully we'll get an opportunity to kind of run it around here and test it out and make sure. So we'll probably get some video of that once we get that up and running. Kids are good. Cats are good. The boat is almost completely fully operational. Like I said, we're excited to be able to have a working head. Things that you take for granted in land life are not always as taken for granted in boat life. It's cool here. The weather is on the cooler side. We're only hitting 70, 71, 72 degrees. So for, down in Florida, I guess that's chilly. Wherever you're watching this from, it might be considered really hot. But we're definitely in the pool every day with the kids and having a lot of fun there as well. Cats are enjoying it. Boat's staying a really nice temperature, actually, because of the cool air. So all those things are kind of just working in our favor right now. Sure, we'd like it to be 77, 78 degrees, and I think we'll get a couple of those days coming up here. But there's also a few days it's going to be 69, 68. So, again, once we get that handled, I should say once we get the boat handled, our intentions are now to head south, someplace in the Keys, probably like Marathon or something like that, and work our way down through the Keys for a couple of days, ending up in Key West, southernmost point of the United States. And then we'll head west out into the Dry Tortugas for some practice runs, maybe some single day runs, and then some overnight adventures and things like that. And then hopefully extend into maybe a 3 or 4 night adventures out there before working our way back up the Keys and into Marco. So that is the plan and update for the 16 Legs to Sea crew. I hope you are all doing extremely well. We miss you guys. And I'm glad that you guys are following along. It kind of keeps me in contact, even though we aren't like talking to each other. So I hope you all have a wonderful night, and we'll give you another update tomorrow. But for now, 16 Legs to Sea is anchored up, tied up tonight. And we'll see where we land shortly. Have a great night, y'all.